Welcome to another edition of Warriors Way, where we get the inside track on the pride of the Eastern Cape. After a successful T20 campaign, the Warriors' focus shifts back to the first-class format with the second phase of the Sunfoil series.
Well, our 4-day competition has been up and down, to be honest with you. We've started really well in this season, which was our main focus in the off-season. We still feel that we need more runs to be able to create pressure when we bowl. We have not gotten as many runs as we would like. So that's what area we want to improve on. And the second half, we also feel that we need to really bowl in partnership for longer to create pressure, which is really being hard on the players in saying that, because we haven't had a great opportunity to really go on the field for long periods of time to execute our skill. But we're always looking to improve on this competition, so we've been hard in our judgment on how we go forward with it. It's been difficult to really gauge the players in terms of where they are, because it's been a stop-start second half of the competition. But in saying that, we know we've got some improvement to do in terms of our batting and bowling. We haven't created as much pressure as we'd like with the ball, and we haven't gotten big enough runs with the batting.
The captain of the Sunfoil series squad is off-spinning all-rounder Simon Harmer.
Yeah, the T20 team did really nicely, and there was a lot of energy coming into the new year. But someone like Christian is seen more as a white ball player, so he hasn't really been involved in the 4-day stuff. We get guys back like Mo Valley. I wasn't really involved in the T20s myself. I think 4-day cricket's about bowling one side of the wicket, being accurate for long periods of time to sort of build and sustain pressure, and with your batting looking to bat long periods of time. So that's what we're looking for, play a simple brand of cricket and see how we go from there. We've got the right players, so hopefully we can do it.
Among the team of off-field experts, the Warriors are fortunate to have the multifaceted talents of Cliffy Deacon to draw on. Cliffy played over 200 matches in 11 years for various teams, including the Eagles and the Lions, before hanging up his boots to focus on his career as a physiotherapist. His healing hands and experience and love of the game are of great value to the franchise.
My interest as a cricket player probably started at a younger age, probably like 9, 10. I grew up in a very small place, and we were able to play a lot of sports. So cricket was part of the sport we would play in the summer, alongside tennis and athletics. Winter time we used to play some rugby a little bit, and kept on playing tennis during the winter. But I think cricket stuck with me from a very young age. I got injured, I think I was about 15 or 16 years old, and I had to go see somebody to help me with sports injuries, and the first person I had to go see was a physiotherapist. And it was definitely the golden thread between sport and medicine, and ever since then I've always wanted to be a physio, and went to go study that in the University of the Free State. Throughout my playing career for Free State and then the Eagles, and then moved to Potchefstroom, where I played for Northwest Dragons, and then also for the Bizza Byveld Lions. At the end of my playing career, when I retired, I thought, this is my love. I enrolled in the Cricket South Africa Level 3 coaching certificate, finished that. I've always tried to be as best as I possibly can to be equipped for the job I'm doing at the moment, and I'm happy that after try to get into numerous amount of teams, the Warriors was able to accommodate me, and now I'm down in Port Elizabeth. To start off the day with the Warriors as a physio, you'd probably start off in the treatment area. Make sure that whoever needs treatment before net sessions, skill sessions, fitness, whatever the skill of the day is the guys are prepared. You'll strap up whoever needs to be strapped. And then once you get to the net session or the fitness session, you'll make sure you'll help out our fitness trainers, Drika Simon, that the guys are ready for the session. And then I try and daddle with a couple of balls in the nets, try and bowl a couple of spinners, seamers, throw a couple. So Andrew's a stalwart in the Warriors setup. He's played quite an amount of cricket in his life. So obviously there's a lot of build-up of old niggles and things that can stiffen your back up, that can stiffen your hamstrings up. We've gone through a season where Andrew's had 1 or 2 injuries. Travel is a little bit of an issue for him when it comes to bus trips. We've got a big bus trip coming up tomorrow to Bloem. So we're just making sure that Andrew's ready to go.
Basically just maintenance on my lower back and my glutes, especially with the trip coming up tomorrow. We're off to Bloem in a big bus, and I tend to seize up on a journey, on that trip, long trip. So I'm trying to loosen up the muscles, and I've had a few problems with my SI joint this season. So try and loosen the muscles up and try and give myself the best opportunity to have a good trip and arrive in Bloem not too bad.
Cliff is a vital cog of our support staff. He's played the game, and he's got a great feel for the players where they are in terms of their fitness and getting them back on the field. He plays a big part for us to make sure that players stay on the park. It's been a great addition to our staff.
So 5-year plan from now on, I'll try and establish myself as a cricket physio in South Africa. You try and work as hard as you can. I've got a business in Johannesburg. Hopefully put in as much time as I can in there during the off season, and then just try and be as successful as you possibly can in the passion that you have.
Cricket has deep roots in the Eastern Cape communities, and Warriors quickie Bashir Walters returned to his home streets recently to stoke the fires of the next generation of cricketers.
Yeah, I mean, this actually where I got bullied the first time. The street cricket, normal rules, 6 and out in the yards, and used to pick sides like we've done today. And this is where all the fun started. We've got 3 fields in this area. We've got this field, we've got a field down the road, and we've got a field by the Dippy over there. I don't know how I can describe what I was a bowler or batter, probably a fielder. I started off filling the team, and used to play with my elder brothers, and yeah, this is me in a nutshell. So my off time, you can ask them. If I see them play cricket, I'll stop my car immediately and get out and play with them. Because I mean, this is the community over here. It used to be a massive sports community with baseball, soccer, cricket, everything. It died down slowly but surely. So hopefully this is the start of something new again. Knowledge, you can't keep knowledge to yourself. Knowledge is there to be shared, which coming from the background that I've got, that's why it's so important for me to give back. Because I mean, growing up I never had private coaching, one-on-one coaching, and I never used to hear about EP trials and all those stuff.
He was more afraid of us not letting him go to cricket than getting a hiring. You can put it that way. He's very, very, very in love with the game. This is the thing that keeps the children off the streets. This is definitely the thing. I mean, look at this now here. Where would these kids have been now? Sitting around playing computer games and things instead of enjoying themselves outside.
I enjoy even the atmosphere of the people around, how excited they get to play this game, and just the feeling of bowling a ball or hitting a ball is just the world to me.
The life of a professional cricketer is a hectic one, with training, matches and travel taking up large chunks of time. So the opportunity to take time out is vital in recharging the batteries, as we discovered with big hitting and potjiekos eating Christian Jonker.
At the moment, because I'm not involved in the 4-day campaign, I've played 1 game for Border against EP in the beginning of the year. But otherwise than that, basically just when I'm not at cricket, I'm at my home, chilling Braai or visiting friends, having potjies like today, and spending a lot of time on a golf course. So yeah, we decided to make a potjie today. It's an oxtail pot. We got our secret recipes, we do, and some secret sauce tricky through in the pot as well. But yeah, I can't wait for about 40 minutes for the pot to be done and eat.
Yeah, well, we don't get a lot of time to make potjies and stuff like that, so we grabbed the opportunity to make a 1 year on the side today. But the key to a perfect pot is a lot of meat. We're not really searching for meat. So we've got plenty of meat here today. The recipe is actually my father-in-law has got a secret recipe, doesn't tell me. So that's the key. I reckon that makes for a good pot. Speak to your father-in-law.
Well, it's very nice to be served for a change, seeing as they are away from home a lot. It's usually me doing the serving, but I'm not the cook in the house really. But a good potjie, I would say it's my dad's special secret sauce.
While the sauce recipe might be secret, there's no secret about what makes Christian tick.
My main is basically I just live each day as it comes. For me, is I just want to focus especially for the Warriors. We want to win trophies. That's my main focus at this point, and in team in general, we want to do that. Obviously, we lost in the T20 final, but hopefully the Sunflower all the moments and we can win a trophy. But going forward, any cricket I can play is a good day. It's not a lot of people that can play cricket and say they can play cricket professionally, but I just enjoy each day on the cricket field, and wherever it takes me in the future, it takes me.
For Warriors and Protea top order star Colin Ingram, the summer has been somewhat frustrating as he missed much of the first half of the season recovering from surgery to rectify a long-term knee injury. While he would rather have been playing, the break did allow the man known as Bosie to indulge in his other passion, fishing.
The last 6 weeks for me has been sort of a forced break. Spent some time in the gym really strengthening up my knee. So since the T20s, that's what I've been doing, and I think it's really going to pay off in the long run. It's feeling a lot stronger now, and hopefully return to playing in the next week. Other than that, you get time to spend some time with the family. Get out and about. Boys are a bit envious, but I have caught a few fish lately as well. So it's great to also get away from the game at stages and just clear the mind. So I feel it's really well used time. That with some good strength and conditioning to make sure you're strong when you get back. Probably pretty all-round fisherman. I always joke with Jacques Rudolph that if you take me fishing anywhere, I would have done it before, and I can have a crack freshwater, saltwater, long 14-foot rod or river and estuary. But the next month for me is get back to full-time playing. It's great to have a 50 over competition right at the back end of the season and still have a lot to play for. So that's one of my favourite formats, and hopefully I can contribute again. And the Warriors have been playing good white ball cricket, so it'll be nice to be back with the boys and hopefully put some big performances in.
That's Warriors Way. Cheers till next time.